Hi, welcome back. So in the previous video, we have learned how we can create a basic setup for a starter project in Next.js. And in this video, we are going to create some sections. Okay, so let's just get started with the header start. So let me just print screen that screenshot. Okay, now go back to the Claude and write the prompt for that. Help me, sorry, create that header. Make sure it's fully responsive and if efficient. Okay, and I guess that's it. So let's just hit enter and let the Claude create a header for us. For the time being, let's go back to our editor. Let's close the unwanted pages because we are not going to open out everything. So let's just collapse that as well. So go back to there and now let's start Claude. Okay, there we have that. So in the data file, we need to define these. So let me just copy that, go back to our data. If you remember that we have already created all the files and added some text to that. So, but we are going to create a step-by-step version. So let me just delete everything but we have created earlier and start from fresh. Okay. So in the data file, I have deleted everything and now I just use this. Okay. So let's just go back. In the data file is good. Now go back to the button. So let me just library. Sorry, it's in the component UI button and simply paste the button. Okay, looks perfectly fine. Now go back to third UI logo. Copy this. We don't have a logo file here, so let's just create a right click new file logo.tsx. Okay, let's just paste the code, save it. Now go back to there. Now we have the sections to Navbar. So let me just copy this, go back to our sections, check the header. Sorry, we don't have that. We are going to use as a Navbar as a header. So select all, delete everything, paste here, save it. So something is broken. It's always an anchor tag. I'm not sure why Claude doesn't fix that, but it's still an error. So it's there. Mobile menu. We don't have a mobile menu. So let's just go back to there. Hopefully, yeah, there we have that. So let's just create this mobile menu. UI, right click on it, create a new file. Now copy everything from the code and paste in the editor. Now we have to face the anchor tag issue here as well. I believe this will go back. So click on it. Now it's fixed. Not quite sure. Let's remove this and try to import again. So where are this is? Hit enter. Click on it. Now we are there. So let's just use this naming convention so it will be easy to understand. Okay, just ignore the warning. Now it's completely gone. Now, next thing is we need is let me just okay wrap up in the page txt file. We need to add that. Okay, we are going to open the app folder, go back to the page, import this section. Now define the navbar here. So let me just remove everything. Just open close up blank tag and simply paste here. So let's save it. And now hopefully it's perfect. It is perfect. Looks good. Nothing needs to be fixed, I guess. Yes, it's a center line, it's a right line. So there is no issue with that. So let me just check the mobile functionality, right click on it, go back to install inspect element, open the toggle device, click on it, and here you will see the nav one looks pretty good. No issue with that as well. So let's just close this, looks perfectly fine. So next thing is we need to create this hero section. So let me just grab a screenshot. For that, use the awesome screenshot. selected area. I want from this to this. So let me just copy this, go back to there. I believe, yes, it is. Okay. Now help me create this hero section. It's perfectly fine. Let's hit enter. And now wait for the result. It's already going. So okay. Sign up section, data. So we need to add these in data section. So let me just, for the time being, let's just clear something out. So CTA, we need to remove this. We are not going to use this. FAQ, these as well. Features, remove this. Footer, remove this. Hero, for the time being, remove this. Navbar, it's we have created pricing. Remove this. Now let's go back to button. We have created this for the container. Let's just remove everything. Icon, remove everything. Icons, remove everything. Let's logo. We are not going to do anything. Mobile menu is good. Sections, delete everything. Section heading, delete everything. Icon, delete everything. I believe we are good here from the library. So let's just leave it at it is now. Let me just check. Okay, container. So let's just roll back container. Perfect. I believe section we need also that. Control Z. No, no. We don't need section. Okay. Now let's get started. So let's go back from there. In the data file, we need to add this. So open the data file, scroll down to bottom, paste everything. Now scroll it down. We need a new file, field.tsx. Right click on it, new file, paste everything, copy everything, and paste here. Let's scroll down. We need a select list as well. UI, right click on it, select list, copy everything, paste everything. Now we need chip group as well. Right click on it, new file, do this, copy everything, paste everything. Now scroll down. What we have here is a hero form. We need to create a new section called a hero form. So let's just copy everything, paste here. Now we need a hero media section. So right click on it, create a new file, copy everything, paste everything. Next thing is a hero main file. We already have that. So let's copy this, go back to hero, paste everything. Next thing is wire it up. So open the page.tsx file, copy these, sorry, the hero section nav, we already have that. So let's copy, paste here. Let's use this in a main tag. So let me just paste here and now go back to our project and you will see it looks perfectly working fine. Okay. I don't think so. We need anything else here. Looks good. We just need to increase the section width as well. Okay, for the image. So let's just give me images as well. Okay. So for the images, we will define this, and for the images, create a new image.js.json file to link. So that way it will be easy to maintain the links of the images. And you can anytime change the name. You just need to change the path and change the variable in the JSON file as well, and you are good to go. Okay, so I believe what we need is a full image, and they looks good. So this image is also, it looks also good. It's a ready option. Let's starting. So we don't currently have that functionality. So that's why it's not working. Animation looks also good. So for the time being, let's just open the container. Here we have that. And for the large, I believe let's jump back to it. No, seven. I don't. Yeah, seven looks good. It's good. Okay. So here we have the image. So let's just okay. For the timing, we are using these two images, but I'm not quite sure about that. So data.js, copy this, go back to data, define here. Oh no, I don't want this as well. So remove this. What is this? I wrote JPG here, but a JPG already. Just confirm something is not working. Ah, here it is. So let's use this section. Remove everything. We don't need that. Right click on it, create a new file, image.js, copy everything, paste here, and we are good to go. Okay, it's not everything. So let's just copy now, paste. Okay, looks good. Scroll down. We need to replace this data section. So hero, copy this, open the data where we are in the hero section. So const hero, media. Okay, we need to change the media group. So badge, title, subtitle. So here we have the media. Let's replace this with this. Now at site of the point with key registry, media dot file, we need to create that as well. Right click on it, create a new file, paste here, copy everything, paste everything. Looks good. Hero media. Okay, now let's check this out. Hero media. Let's copy everything. Open the hero media, paste everything, and save it. So now the error goes away. Scroll down to that. In the layout, we need to copy this. Okay, so let me just open the layout file. We already have the data file here somewhere, I believe. No, there is no. So let's just copy both. Okay, let's just hit enter and import this. Now we need to copy this as well, const. And for the metadata, we do have the metadata here. Now we don't. So let's just copy this and paste here. Now, what we need here is metadata method is not defined. So let's just import that as well. So here we have the now. I believe we have that here. So let's just save it. Now what we need is why this error og.png not available, unknown key image. So we need to use the image. So let me just try to get the image from there. So let's just save this image. So what we have the name is here. So let me just open the image section. So here we have the image data. I believe we have a hero learner. Yes, this is a hero learner dot JPEG. So let's just, I don't want to remove, save it as a hero learner. So let me just get back to there. Project in the public folder. So paste it here. Looks perfect. Now we need this image as well. Open this, save it, Let's find the name here. So here we have the name. Save it here. So both looks perfectly fine. So let me just update the path to public slash, and here as well. Let's just save it and let's see what we have here now. So let me just refresh that and copy the error and try to check with Claude why it's showing there. So let's just hit enter and now try to check this out. So we have error in data.js. So const type, okay, we are forgetting to define this as well. So here we have the const site. We do have that. Okay, we need this OG image. So I believe this is the OG image. And what else we need are forgetting. So let me just scroll down to upward and hero landscape learning looks good. Perfect. OG image we already have that. Let's open this. I don't need that here. Let me just go to the folder. Open this, open this. Let's paste this in public. og.jpg. So let me just define this in images.js. We have that here. So let's define the public slash to fix the path. Now let's see. Hopefully everything looks good. Now try to refresh it again. The path is still broken. Why is that? So let me just check this. We do have that. Somehow it's still broken. Images are still not showing. It's in the public folder. So let me just share the screenshot of the file structure. So let's just print screen it. Here's this. Paste here. And now let's hit enter. And now let's see how we can get that. Here we have those, that, and that. Okay. So let the plot find the result for us. Let's check if it's showing here or not. It is showing, so that means public. Yeah, we do that as well. Now try this. Just terminate the session. Paste here. Now let's see what we get. Now try to refresh one more time. Hopefully it will be solved now. So it's compiling now. Let's close all the files. So public slash hero dot learner. Why it's not here? Public hero hyphen learner dot jpg. And why is that? Maybe, let me just open the data images file. Somehow I missed it. Public slash hero learner. Let's try this. I believe we don't need to define the public folder here. Yeah, we don't. Because it's already a default root folder. Okay, now it's perfectly fine. It's showing everything, whatever we need. It looks good. Okay, so now let's just create the next section, stats. So sorry, let me just print screen this again. Get a screenshot. Now help me create this stats section. So let's hit paste, hit enter, and now the stats section will be created. So let me just close this, close everything so that it will be neat and we don't get. Okay. So here we need to define the data first. So let's copy this, open the data, go to the data.js, scroll down to the bottom and hit paste. So here we have all the four stats. Now we need a new section called stats. So let's open the components, create a new file called stats. and copy the code and hit paste. Here you have all the code. Now what we need is to define the stat in our page file. So let's copy this, collapses, open the app folder, open the page folder. We need this, and now below the hero section, we need a stats section. Save it. Now hopefully it looks perfectly fine, but still the sections are too big. So if we can reduce the font size, let's just open the stat file where we have the text for Excel. Let's go to the free Excel. That's good. What about if we let's just close this SM5 Excel Forest 700 font display looks good. So that's just the label and that's the value I believe. Save it. Yeah, that's it. Let's define tracking type. Let's say 2 Excel. Okay, now looks good. What about this one? We don't want to define the best section here. Let's save it. Looks perfectly fine. Okay. So now let's jump back to the next section. We need this. So give it a print screen, copy everything, go back to there, paste here. Now this section. So what did we forget anything? No. Step 3 looks good. So okay. So now in the data file we need to define this. So let me just copy this, open the data file, go to the bottom, paste here. Looks good. Now for the logo, UI logo TSX, we already have the logo, but why it's still asking us to a new logo? So let me just open the existing logo file where we have that UI logo. So let's just copy this and let's see what we can get with that. Looks good. Perfect. Now the sections, new section. So right click on it, create a new file called sections, languages, sorry. Copy the languages code, paste everything. Yeah, we are okay. No issue with there. Let's wrap it up. Copy this, go back to the page, import this, and call this. Now let's refresh. Okay, we do have the issue here. So what is the issue? Component sections. Okay, it will be .up, then UI. This will also be .up, then section, then UI. Why it's doing this? So let me just close this, call this again. Section, sorry, import section. No. So this is the section heading, I believe. Why it's not calling this import section from this? It should be. We are in the sections. Okay. So go back there. No. Thus, where is the sections? I don't see it. It's in this section and section heading. So in this UI folder, now slash something is not working correctly. Copy everything. Okay, still showing. So let's just paste this and try to check what's the issue. Our folder structure is looks good. So we are in the language section, import section from We go one level up to the root folder. Maybe this. No, it still need define one directory up. So console.log. So components UI container. If we go back there and in the section, so let's just try to recreate this as well. Okay, for these sections, copy this. Oh, sorry, I forgot it. I have deleted everything from that. And section heading too. Let's just paste it. Now everything will work perfectly fine. Looks pretty good. Everything looks perfect. Okay, so I believe that's it. Yes, that's it. Now we need this section. So let's just wrap this video for that section now. And for the next sections, we will try to create a new video because I don't want this video to be long for like an hour and hour and a half. So let's just wrap this for now. If you have any question, any doubt, anything, you just comment it out. I will try to get back to you and find a solution. So okay, bye bye, see you in the next video.